In this video, we are going to talk about thinking as a skill and how do I become thinker in chief rather than chief executive officer. Most people do not bother anymore about their thinking than they do about their walking or about their breathing. Thinking seems a natural enough process and one is happy with one's competence. So there is, however, much more individuality in thinking styles and sufficient difference between individuals to suggest that thinking may be a skill about which something can be done. The long years of education are mostly concerned with knowledge. Facts are piled up upon facts, and little, if any, time is spent with the basic technique of thinking. Skill in thinking is treated as a byproduct that ought to follow detailed attention to specific subjects. But does it? And if it does, is not this is a very roundabout and wasteful process, like burning down the pagoda to produce a roasted chicken. On the whole, it must be more important to be skillful in thinking than to be stuffed with the facts. This workshop has to do something with thinking. The situations are chosen to bring out points about thinking techniques, just as lighting is chosen to show up the features of a subject being photographed. It is rather boring just to talk about thinking, but there can be a lot of fun in playing around with one's own thinking processes. So this workshop is not a do this and do that workshop. Based on the 3 points of simplicity, involvement and achievement, the workshop is intended to amuse the participants into developing an awareness of his own style of thinking, its strong points and its weaknesses. One participant may always get blocked at a certain point. Another participant may never make use of certain strategies. So awareness is the first step to correction and improvement in any skill. The only effort required from the participant is that he should ask himself the question, why am I having difficulty over this? In this workshop, nothing is taught except what is learned that depends on the participant. The exercises during the workshops are only intended to stimulate the participant's own ideas on thinking. An awakened participant will get far more from the workshop than a dull participant, and probably more than the I have put in. Having designed this workshop, participants are entitled to use it as they please, and there is no hurry. Like the empty space in a Chinese painting, the time in which nothing happens has its own purpose. The workshop is designed for students, brand teams, and people who are in creative fields. Let's come forward and enroll in this great opportunity. Thank you so much.